Hey y'all, and welcome to Monner's Market, and welcome to my Bloom with Grace challenge. As most of you know, this is a monthly challenge that I do, and my co-host always picks the theme for the month, or the bloom for the month. This month's co-host is Theresa over at Theresa B DIY. She's an amazing friend, wonderful creator, and I cannot wait to see what she does for us today. So, with tulips in mind, let's get right into DIY number one. For DIY number one, I have had this. It's actually a plate rack, but I didn't have any purple plates, so I just kind of left it to as a planter. But I got it for like $1.50 at the Goodwill maybe a year ago. Like, it's ridiculous that I've had it so long and not done anything with it. But I simply just took it apart and cleaned it really good, wiped it down, made sure, all the cobwebs or whatever was gone because it's been being stored outside. And I took some ivory spray paint and freshened it up, just gave it a really nice coat of paint. It only took one, believe it or not, going light over dark. I thought it was going to take a couple, but it only took one coat of the spray paint. So once I got it all spray painted, it was a world of difference. Like, it went from, okay, throw it in the trash, to, oh my goodness, it looks brand new. Look at that, how pretty it turned out. I was just blown away at how amazing one little coat of paint. So this is what I used. It's just Ivory by Rust-Oleum 2X. And look at that. You would never in a million years know that it was as old and yucky as it was if you didn't see it beforehand. So I took it back inside and I used the same foam. I should have flipped it upside down, but it really didn't make that big of a difference. And I actually used the same moss. And then I took these gorgeous tulips that I got from Amazon. I will leave the link below. And I simply just stuck them down into the foam, sort of random, no pattern. Actually, just put it in there till I filled it up and it looked pretty. And I was very, very happy with the way it turned out. Like I said, if I would have been able to find some purple tulip plates, it will finish it off. And I'm going to look for some, or continue to look for some. So be watching my Instagram and my community tab, because once I find them, I will add it to it and show you what it looks like. But look how pretty it is without plates in it. It's just gorgeous. Look at that paint job. Can you believe that it looks so new? And look at those beautiful tulips. Tulips to me are so perfect for Easter. I love, love, love tulips. And purple is my favorite color. So had to be purple tulips for me. Look how pretty that is. Like, I can't believe I literally almost chunked it about 2 months ago. And then I thought, no, just hang on to it. You'll find something to do with it. But let's get into DIY number two. This one turned out super duper cute. This is a wreath form that you can get at the Dollar Tree all day long for $1.25. And I buy wreath forms every single season, but I am not a good wreath maker. But this one just looked too easy. Now, these green wreath things right here are from the Target dollar spot for $3, but I did not get them from Target. I got them from a place here in town called Dollar Deals, where every day, everything in the store is a certain price. Like Fridays at $6, Saturdays $5, Sunday $4, Monday $2, Tuesday $1. Like, literally everything in the store is $1, which I don't know why anybody would shop on any day but Dollar Day. You know what I mean? But they just have random stuff, and it's like leftovers from Target dollar spot and Walmart's and just places like that. So anyway, I only paid 50 cents for each of the greeneries. So I just took them apart and put it around this wreath form and ended up using all of the ones that I had to fill it in. And then once I finished that, I added some of the tulips to the bottom. Now, when it comes to the greenery, I'm not really using anything to tie it down with because of the way, I'm not sure even how to say it. Like the greenery is on this wire, if you will. So I just took the tip ends of the wire and wrapped it around it. Now I did do the one at the top because it was sort of one whole piece and it kept falling forward a little bit. So I did secure the top down. But then I just took these tulips and cut them down and just sort of added them all the way across the bottom until I liked the way it looked. I was, excuse me, I was only going to do 5 in the beginning. And once I stood it up and looked at it after I had those 5, there was still a big empty spot sort of on the inside at, just above the tulips. So I just went back in and added 3 more of the tulips. And I'm glad I did because it made it so much more beautiful in my opinion. I think I could have put these tulips on literally a roll of toilet paper and made it pretty. You know what I mean? Like these tulips are so pretty. They just fancy up anything. So I just kept on until I kind of got it like I wanted. Then I took some of this gorgeous ribbon. If you guys watch my channel all the time, you see me use this ribbon in the past few weeks. And like I've said, I got every color that it came in from the Dollar Tree. I only got 1 roll of each because I just felt like greedy because I grabbed 4 or 5 rolls. But now I'm wishing I would have got 2 rolls of each at least because I love it so much and I'm using it on everything. It's just beautiful. And then I took some lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree and just made another small bow to add to the top of that one. And then I didn't want to leave the middle plain, so I just took the tip top of one of the tulips and placed it on there. And it looked a little weird when it was just the few that were on there, but once I added more, it didn't look so bad having that tulip in the middle. I don't know what it did to it, but it just looked a whole lot better once I added the last 3 tulips. And look how much fuller and beautiful that looks. But once I finished it and I got them all in place like I wanted them, I added the bow back on and put the tulip back on top of it, and it really, really turned out a lot better than I thought it would because, like I said, I'm just not a good wreath maker. But this was so super simple and easy that I thought, you know what, let me give it a try. And I'm glad I did because I am so in love with this. Now, my daughter closed on her dream home today, and I am going to give this to her, even though she's only got 2 days to have it up. Well, I don't know. It's kind of springy, though. Even though it's a rabbit, she may choose to keep it up more than just a couple of days. But I just thought it would be pretty to give to her. Excuse me. And my allergies are cranked up right now. But I thought it would be pretty to give her. Now, I made these to go along with my vignette. Now, there are no purple and there are no tulips. But I wanted something to go with the planter and the wreath that would match. So I just decided on this. So this is the Vintage Deco Art Vintage Effects Wash. This is the exact same thing as Waverly's Antique Wax. And right now I'm out of the antique wax, but I had this. Same thing, same everything. Like it looks the same. It works the same. It's just, I'm a Waverly fan. If you're wondering why I'm saying that, if you're new to my channel, you're wondering, like, why is she even saying that? Because I'm a huge Waverly fan. I love Waverly products. I am a Plaid ambassador, and Plaid is the one who puts out Waverly. So I always like to plug them anytime I can in one of my videos because as an ambassador, I love to represent the company, and I represent the company because I love their products, every single one of them. Like, I've never seen a product that they had that I didn't like. But what you do is you put this on the wood, and then you take a baby wipe or something, and you just wipe off the excess, and it stains the wood. And it's beautiful in my opinion. So once I got the wood stained, I let them dry completely, and then I went in with this absolutely gorgeous transfer that I got from Chalk Couture. Now, this transfer is still available if you're interested. And right now it is in stock. So if you're interested, it will be linked below in my description box. So this is what the transfer looks like. It has "Love is Spoken Here" and "Welcome to Our Home." And then it just has little designs that you can decorate your little, these little houses are so popular right now everywhere in everybody's decor. And this is just a little way to doctor them up and spruce them up and give them a little bit of color. So I'm going to take the one that says "Love is Spoken Here," and I'm going to chalk that with my bright white chalk paint. And as usual, I'm going to slow it down for the reveal because I'm obsessed with it. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. And this is another set that I'm going to give Sarah tomorrow whenever I go over to the house. But now this, I'm using the pesto green, which again, if you follow my channel, you know this is my favorite green to work with. It's so beautiful. It matches all of my decor, and I just thought it would be so pretty along with the purple tulips and the green that goes, with the leaves that are on the tulips. So I just used, I guess it's like a leaf pattern here, and just chalked all over two of the houses, and then again, the "Love is Spoken Here" on the other one. And that is it. I don't have to do anything to this. Look at that, how beautiful. I mean, that simple little paste changed the whole look of these little houses, and I thought they turned out so cute. And I know my Sarah, she is going to love these little houses. She wants to do farmhouse. She's a very modern girl. Never, ever, ever has she wanted to do farmhouse. Why she wants to now, I don't know, but I'm tickled to death because y'all know I'm a farmhouse freak. So all of this stuff that I always make and never have anywhere to put it is all going to go to her from now on. She's probably going to get sick of it. But now let me just show you my final reveal, show you my vignette, how everything kind of came together. And I just think it turned out too cute. And I love it. Now, I'm going to keep the planner for myself because my original plan for this was to do lemons. And I have an Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy collab that's going to be coming up in the end of May. And I very well may, after Easter, take these tulips out and replace them with something yellow and lemony. And, excuse me, finish it off with like some lemon plates. And that's what I like about this planner is I can use it through every single season and just pull out and replace the flowers that I'm using in the plates and stuff. So thank you for watching this month's Bloom with Grace. I would love to thank Theresa over at Theresa B DIY one more time for being my co-host. I love these tulips that you picked. I love the tulips that I picked to collab with you. And I just want to thank everyone else who is joining me in the playlist today. With Easter being 2 days away, very few people, I think there's only like maybe 3 or 4 of us that are doing Bloom with Grace this month, which is understandable with Easter being the following day. So come back next month. I'm sure we're going to have a lot more participation then. But you'll have 3 or 4 really nice videos to look at with tulips. But thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. Bye now.